Part 1. How to attain real and lasting happiness. What do you think would make you happier? A relationship? A new job? A more attentive spouse? A baby? Looking younger? Losing weight? More supportive, loving parents? Cure from a chronic illness or disability? More money? More time? If your answers are anything like these, you're in for a surprise. None of these things will make you substantially happier. What we believe would make a huge difference in our lives, actually, according to scientific research, makes only a small difference, while we overlook the true sources of personal happiness and well-being. You may have picked up this book because you believe that you're not living up to your potential in your personal or working life, or perhaps you're not as happy and fulfilled as you yearn to be. Nationally representative samples of U.S. adults indicate that 54% are moderately mentally healthy, yet not flourishing. That is, we lack great enthusiasm for life and are not actively and productively engaged with the world. This sense of languishing or having fallen in a hole or being trapped in a rut can be daunting. We may think that it would take a staggering amount of energy and stamina to pull ourselves up. But I have hopeful news. The work to heave yourself out of the hole can start out very small and will often yield immediate results. In one study, University of Pennsylvania professor Martin Seligman taught a single happiness-enhancing strategy to a group of severely depressed people. Although these individuals had great difficulty even leaving their beds, they were instructed to log onto a website and engage in a simple exercise. The exercise involved recalling and writing down 3 good things that happened every day. For example, Rosalind called to say hello. I read a chapter of a book my therapist recommended. And the sun finally came out today. Within 15 days, their depressions lifted from severely depressed to mildly to moderately depressed, and 94% of them experienced relief. So you see, research suggests that the initial steps to becoming happier can be implemented straight away. The first step involves recognizing that our yearning to increase our happiness is not just wishful thinking. It is a vitally important goal, one that we all have a right to pursue and the wherewithal to achieve. Happiness isn't a knock of good fortune that we must await. Neither is it something that we must find, like a freeway exit or a lost wallet. Interestingly, the notion that happiness must be found is so pervasive that even the familiar phrase, pursuit of happiness, implies that happiness is an object that one has to chase. I don't like that phrase. I prefer to think of the creation or construction of happiness, because research shows that it's in our power to fashion it for ourselves.
And he's like, I never realized that the combination was the secret to figuring out the meaning. I constructed a spaceship in my mind, and I'd visit there every Saturday, go up to the attic, box of whipped cream chargers in one hand, tons of acid in the other. I don't know.